What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back. Warhammer 40k, Space Marine 2. We're going to be doing the orders that are connected with the final mission going after Aurora. This is the one I think it is. I don't think this is the group who were going after the battle barge, trying to send it at, trying to clear the path for Titus and them. I believe this group is going to go kill a void dragon. At least I think that's what it was called. So I've played the other what's the right way to say this? I've played the new order, or the new, what are these called? Shit. New operation. That's what they're called. I played the new one that
the Thousand Suns erected a warp beacon on Demarium. It is calling every warp fiend in the Immaterium to join the fight. The enemy seek to capture Project Aurora. We must not let them.
Sorry, as I was saying,
sever the heretics portal and cut them off from reinforcement. Your success will decide whether this is a war of days or months. See it done.
The forces of the archenemy hold nothing sacred.
Okay, they done talking? Can I talk now? Am I allowed? Alright. So yeah, I played the new operation. Not a big fan. It was pretty bland. But we'll include that, I believe, after the next story video. So what? I'm just kind of doing a countdown here. So we've got this one, the next video, which is story related, 2 operations, and then the final video of the series. So I think that makes 5 more videos after this one. And no, I am not playing any more operations as they come out or anything like that, but I will give credit to the developers. I thought they were just gonna not have any. You know, I just figured they weren't gonna have any more operations, or weren't gonna really really back this game after launch. But no, they're trying to really back this game. You know, they're adding new operations, they're putting updates and stuff to it. So I guess I was wrong. I just didn't think this game would have a major online ecosystem. I could maybe see it be fun with friends, but outside of that, I didn't see this game as an online, like I said, like an ecosystem really kind of existing.
Fresh magazine in. Hunt the Thousand Suns. Follow their foul tracks.
You know, now that we're doing this, now I'm thinking, did I already do the mission where we hunted, where we fought that dragon? I don't think so. I don't know. I think I'm going crazy.
Justice for turning against your brother.
Oh, let me say this: if you're watching this this video the day it comes out, guys, Happy New Year. We are ending 2024 off with a marathon of this game, and if I have time, gonna also have Hellblade 2. Because, like I said, I've already got, I think, this plus the other ones that I still have to upload would make 6 videos. It's partially making up for yesterday, where my face was swelling up again. If anybody's like, whoa, what the fuck, man? Your face was swelling up? Yeah, sinus issues. So, I was having trouble speaking. Real quick before I continue this is just for we are at the 5-minute mark. now. Sorry about that. I've been having some weird desync issues in Adobe, so I'm kind of, yeah. I'm trying to see where the issue lies and all that. So I just wanted to kind of get an idea of the timeline of the timing, so I can resync everything in post. As I was saying before I got distracted by that, yes, it is New Year. We are going to be playing this game all day. Slash also Hellblade 2. I want to try and knock both of those games out before 2025. The biggest question with that, it's again just if I can get Hellblade recorded and everything done before the end of tonight. I might go into next year or whatever, you know, finish uploading at like 2 in the morning. But I'm going to finish these 2 games. That's my plan. Yeah, I want to finish these 2 games, mostly because I want to clear up some space in my schedule, because I'm trying to think if I have anything planned for January. I don't think I do. I'm trying to think what's coming out in January. Off the top of my head, nothing big. I think the big month is going to be February, because I think there's already like 2 or 3 games that I'm interested in for February. But I'm trying to think. Man, I can't even think what's all coming out in February. But there's one game. Its name is escaping me right now. It's done by a studio called Rebel Wolves. This is a game I think I might have heard about, just kind of in passing, and then just totally, just kind of blanked on. It's because it's from a new-ish studio. You know, just one of those that, okay, just, kind of seemed generic fantasy to me. Okay, so, I might take a look at it. That's kind of how I viewed it, and just didn't see anything in passing. Well, with all the crap going on with CD Projekt Red and everybody just going, whoa, what's going on with the studio after the Witcher 4 announcement? Apparently, people have found out that CD Projekt Red were being, let's say, less than truthful, as far as I understand it, about the turnover in their company. The turnover being the amount of devs who are just leaving.
But the fusion core is torched.
Because apparently, a good chunk of them were bailing, and a good chunk of them went on and founded the studio Rebel Wolves, which, fitting, Geralt being the White Wolf and everything, that's what the studio is pretty much known for. But apparently a lot of the devs left, and this game, which again, like I said, the name escapes me right now, is being led by it was the director for The Witcher 3. So I have very little doubt that this is at least going to be a competently made game. How bad is it that we're in a state right now that we have to go, oh god, we're just hoping for competence?
I have sourced a replacement.
But I mean, we're living in the world that, I guess this is kind of topical for this game. For anybody out there who are, big Warhammer kind of lore guys or whatever, help me out. Explain this controversy to me. So I know that people are getting mad at Games Workshop for what they're doing with the Adeptus Custodes. Okay, totally understand. The lore says they are all male. Okay. It's just like the Space Marines. And I know that they were trying to make female Astartes, and people are like, no. It's completely against the lore, because, because people are like, I want to play as a female Space Marine that's not the Sisters of Battle. Even though the Sisters of Battle aren't Space Marines. They're Adeptus, forget the term. Can't remember.
Rearming.
They're really cool. I like the Sisters of Battle, but they're not Space Marines.
It is working. Excellent work, brothers.
But yeah, so apparently there was some controversy that apparently the lore master is going against lore that he has previously written with the Adeptus Custodes. As far as I understand it, the Adeptus Custodes are the elite kind of guard of the Emperor. Again, this is for anybody who's maybe not a big Warhammer person. I'm not a super big Warhammer person. I know a little bit, but as far as I understand it, they're the elite guard of the Emperor. You know, they're known by their pure gold armor. They're like Space Marines, but even tougher. I think like their final test is they have to bare hand kill a demon. So I think they're all powerful psychers in their own right. So they all have, you know, psychic powers. Then there's they all have psychic powers. They're incredibly strong and durable and all that usual stuff. It's similar to a Space Marine, but just better as far as I understand it. And again, according to the lore, they're all male. So, like I said, to anybody following that controversy, just tell me if I'm correct. Is the controversy entirely just that the lore master is kind of wish-washing just to fit the modern audience?
Steam injection administered. Gathering supplies. Ammunition cache here.
I will say this: if you're looking for something that has a really cool aesthetic, that a lot of people are saying is really similar to 40k or Warhammer in general, check out Trench Crusade. It is... the way they're doing their lore is kind of odd, according to some people. Because the way Trench Crusade does its lore is it takes the art and then builds the lore around the really cool art. Because the art is done by a former... by somebody who did a lot of art for Warhammer. So, similar kind of aesthetics, but it's set on... you know, it's set post-World War I, where the Crusades have never really ended. There was a crusade that ended up opening a door to hell, and now the forces of the faithful are fighting against the forces of hell and all this. So there's a really heavy religious kind of sort of theme to everything, kind of like Warhammer, but it's a lot more explicit. I would say it's like Bloodborne mixed with Warhammer 40k, which I guess would kind of be Mordheim, but also throw in some like fear and hunger into there, if you know the fear and hunger aesthetic. It's kind of its own thing. It's not steampunk, but it's a little steampunky. It's not Warhammer 100%, but it's pretty heavily Warhammer. Like there's a character, I believe they're called the Crusaders, literally called a Crusader. There's 12 of them, I think, which, you know, a lot of people are like, isn't this interesting? They're very similar to the Primarchs. There's 12 of them, and 2 are dead. One has betrayed one has betrayed the Order and fights for the other side in hell. I believe a lot of people's theories is it's connected to Jesus and his apostles. 2 are dead and 1 betrayed him. But so apparently these Crusaders are extremely heavily armored. You know, look like armored knights, except they're like 12 feet tall. So I think, again, kind of like a Space Marine's not 12 feet tall, but, you know. Well, I guess maybe the Primarchs are. But yeah, either way, Trench Crusade. It has a really, just kind of, this really Victorian, but also World War I, but also, you know, it's like knights in armor mixed with trench shotguns and, you know, mixed with kind of like a World War I combat aesthetic. It's a weird mishmash, but it works. But like I said, but if you look at it, you'd go, oh, this art kind of reminds me of Bloodborne. This art kind of reminds me of, like I said, Fear and Hunger is where my brain went. But it is definitely a really interesting set of lore and everything connected around it. And yes, if you're a tabletop guy, yes, it is I don't think everything's been released on. I think it's still everything's still in development, so they're just kind of releasing lore. But it is going to be a tabletop war game. So if you're interested, I'm not super interested necessarily in wargaming, but I love painting models. So I've got some Age of Sigmar, and I got some 40k sitting around in my house that I still need to finish a lot of. You know, I've kickstarted and been in stuff with a whole lot of board games, so I've got a whole bunch of I've got models for different games that I really need to sit down and paint. I just have not had time.
Picking up extra rounds.
Okay, I was right. This is the mission with the dragon.
I see something. That looks like a Helldrake.
The demon engine seeks to engage us. The foul beast goes. We must brave this gauntlet of balefire, brothers. Heresy led you to this end.
my armor,
The draconic beast swoops at us.
Put anything between yourselves and the Helldrake's attack!
My resolve cannot be tainted. Rearming. Expect some heat.
They divide us with balefire barriers.
I will need to see the apothecary after this. The draconic beast swoops at us.
Eyes on the attack, brothers!
Let us get on with the mission. Just death for a betrayal. Reloading. Brace for balefire.
Get clear of the fire!
Deploying shock grenade. Brace for balefire. All specs engaged. For all the hot air that held with its spewed, it could not stop us. Ammunition cache here. Resupply. The Emperor sees all empty, you say?
Okay, I really like this part where you know we're now fighting in these ruins, the flames everywhere. Like the first part of it was kind of cool in those I'm gonna call them catacombs, even though I know that's probably not the right term for it. It's still cool though. But this part is much better in my opinion.
Planting melter bomb. Your miserable life ends in disgrace. A Codex-approved victory. All specs ready to scan. The beast shall suffer for this. Fresh magazine in. War gear acquired. Expect some heat.
The Helldrake is going to spew its vile flames!
It may hurry us, but we're not daunted by such a gnat. Are we, brothers? The Thousand Suns placed their accursed beacon in the cathedral.
This sanctum is profaned by dark energies. Please perform cleansing rites.
Provide insight.
Saint Lankai's chosen relics radiate a pristine aura.
The glass tapestry reveals Saint Lankai's symbols.
Praise be to the Omniscient.
That's right, guys. Praise be to the Omniscient.
Corresponding sigil to perform cleanse.
Saint Lankai bestowed us with a miracle.
Just turn that corner into pop.
Your deeds will be immortalized in the archives.
Understood. Brothers, it is time to slay a Helldrake.
Purge the heretical presence from this sanctum. Beware, brothers. The Helldrake's wings are as tough as Auramite.
The beast protects the beacon. We will eliminate them both.
No warp malign
Patience,
harass the
brothers.
curse. Steel
Slow
and
is
profane
smooth.
flesh shall survive this day. Oh, St. Lankai, reveal your sigils of perdition.
Justice.
Evade its desperate barrow.
Search for sigils.
So with this fight, I sorta overthought it because I was running around for a while trying to read the the signs on the little consoles. Really, it's not that complicated. Like, I thought it was just saying, oh, you just have to interact with the specific with these consoles in general, because essentially, if you haven't figured it out, you're supposed to look up at the little banners up there, and then whatever's lit up is you press the corresponding consoles. So I didn't realize that the marker that's telling me interact with this is actually telling me yes, interact with it. Like, you don't have to double check what is what's on the console, because it just works. It is seriously, just interact with it. You know, they tell you which ones to interact, which just to me kind of defeats the purpose of the puzzle. Or not even puzzle necessarily, but still, I think it defeats kind of the purpose of it. I think you should have to, I think you should have to go, oh, okay, and figure out which ones you have to press and all that. The game wouldn't just tell you, because I think it would make dodging everything, all the enemies and the Drake shooting fire at you and everything. I think it would make it more intense, personally.
Locate the illuminated symbols. Incoming Helldrake attack. The altars appear to be content. We did it. Changing magazine. Sorcery claws at my senses. Fresh munitions. Balefire assault.
Only through hallowed sigils shall we prove triumphant.
Saint Lankai has been exposed.
The Helldrake makes war against us. Its foul shell absorbs our firepower as if it was sustenance. The saintly relics dispel the taint of corruption. Evade its desperate barrow.
Just death for a betrayer.
Activating St. Lankai's relics will make every shot count.
Success. Saint Lankai has been invoked.
The Helldrake makes war against us.
Success. Saint Lankai has been invoked. Incoming Helldrake attack.
My timing on shooting the Helldrake just, I tried to throw grenades at him, I tried to do this, that, the other thing. Like, I tried to make this way overly complicated. It's really a pretty simple boss fight. It's pretty fun, in all honesty. I liked it.
The Helldrake is once again impervious.
Invoke the arsenal of St. Lankai.
Wait until the relic's power weakens its heart.
has collapsed. Excellent work, squad.
Nice simple mission there. Straight to the point. Shooting dragons in a sci-fi world. It's what I love about 40k, is just how it fuses the sci-fi with the fantasy elements, along with the pseudo-religious, well, not even pseudo-religious connection, but 40k is such a unique setting. I absolutely adore it. But my friends, it's looking like this is going to be where I leave you for this one. Going to upload it, and man, I won a good number of categories on this one. I'm going to upload this one and get working on the next video coming out to you. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this just yet, if I'm going to set them for like every hour or just upload them as I finish them or what, but you know, I'll figure something out. So thank you for watching, everybody. As always, social media in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you all in the next one. Happy New Year. It's been a great 2024, and I'm looking forward to 2025 with you guys. So I'll see you in the next one. Till then, guys, I'm out.